What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna hop back into our mod guide series and take a look at a character a lot of you guys have been asking me questions about, and that is Darth Vader. So we'll take a look at how I have him modded and my thought process behind that, and then also take a look at some of the community resources out there as well. But if this is your first time on the channel, though, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below for some more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes videos in the future. All right, let's hop over and get started. So you can take a look. My Vader. My main focus here, I've got a speed set and then a crit chance set going on with him. And I still use mine underneath an EP lead primarily right now. So my thought process behind the speed set is to make sure that I get that force crush ability off very quickly and then get into Merciless Massacre. So I want to be able to make sure that I'm getting that first attack off. So I've got speed set in there. And then crit chance, I'm looking to get really hard-hitting culling blades, and I want to make sure that those crit. So that's the reason I'm going for a crit chance set. All right, so take a look at the mods individually now. So for transmitter here, my main thought process on secondary stats for this character is speed, potency, and crit chance. So obviously for transmitter, primary can only be a offensive primary. And then this one's got good speed and good potency, so that's the reason I added that on here. For the receiver, I recommend going for a speed receiver. This one's got good potency on there as well, so it really kind of fits what I'm wanting to do with this character. For the processor, it can only be a defensive primary. This one's probably the one mod on mine that I would like to replace at some point. It does have some good crit chance on there, decent speed, but I would like to have maybe a little more speed and a higher crit chance potency on there if I could get a little bit better mod, but still not a terrible mod. All right, for the hollow array, highly recommend doing a crit damage hollow array. That way those culling blades are going to hit that much harder with really high crit damage set. And then this one's got good potency and good speed, so this one's really kind of going with what I'm desiring for my Vader. All right, for the data bus, primary stat, I probably would recommend protection over health for him, but this one had good speed, potency, and crit chance on there, so it was hard to pass that one up for me. For the multiplexer, I recommend going potency. You want those debuffs landing. The more debuffs, the harder those culling blades are going to hit. So you want to make sure that you've got that. So this one's got decent speed on there. Okay, protection. Protection is never bad to have. Some good protection going on there. So that's how I have mine modded. Like I said, mine is mainly focused underneath an EP lead for the time being. I want to build up the Zetas on there, maybe work on a Vader lead as well, and just kind of have him to be pretty versatile. But like I said, my thought process is to make sure I get those force crushes out there fast and then be able to get into my Merciless Massacre. All right, let's hop over real quick to the Crouching Rancor here, and I'll show you guys some of the options that people are going for out there in the community. So most of the community is recommending going with a crit damage and crit chance set. So I definitely see why that's going. You want those culling blades to hit very hard. If I could get a little more speed out of the crit damage sets that I've got going on right now, I definitely would consider making that change over there. So, but they're recommending pretty much across the board the other things that I'm going. So you're looking at crit damage triangle, protection for the circle, and then potency for the multiplexer. So that's kind of what they're looking at on Crouching Rancor. They do have several different ones for him. If you wanted to kind of play around with how you're using him in different teams. And then lastly on SWGOH.GG, if I can say it right, they're doing crit damage with speed, crit damage triangle, potency circle, and then that, protection circle, and then a potency multiplexer as well. So that's kind of how the community is recommending doing. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you've got any questions down below, and then also comment down below, how are you guys using your Vaders? What type of mods are you guys doing? And I will see you guys in the next video.